Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finest Dawn of War Soulstorm casts this side of East Yorkshire. And today we've got a 1 versus 1 on Tranquility's End. Playing on the southern side as the Tau Empire, we've got No Free Up. And playing on the northern side as the Necrons, we've got Appy. Appy will be opening up quadruple Build Scabs and triple Plasma Generators, whereas No Free Up will be going for an Aircraft Builder, 2 Stealth Suit Teams, a Jetpack Research, Tower Barracks, and a Plasma Generator. So it does seem to me that the Necrons will be playing a little bit of a responsive kind of game, depending on how the Tau open up here, as whatever the Necrons build will be dependent on exactly what the Tau go for. And as usual, they will go for a Tau Commander, because that is exactly an ideal thing for sniping out these Build Scarabs as they go about their capping business. Now, I imagine that the Stealth Suit teams won't be going inside the Necron base to decap stuff, as the Build Scarabs do have naturally got their infiltration... let me say that again. Their infiltration detection. So that means that the Stealth Suit teams... If they go anywhere near here, if the Necrons have got any warriors knocking about the place, they will be done, did, gone. Although we're not seeing any major build-up at the moment, just a couple of caps here and there. Only triple opening for the... Ah, there we go, they're going to build up a fourth. Standard is the 4 Plasma Generator opening. Sometimes Necrons will go for a couple more if they're feeling a bit more confident, but the Tau have got that Tower Commander coming out, so the potential for them to get more Plasma Generators out is a little bit lackluster, considering that they can just come in and start blasting people up. Self-Suit team will just come over here and decide, nope, you're not having this. This is now my strategic point. The Build Scabs will decide to ignore them and maybe even come down somewhere else to see if they can build up a Ghost turret of some description, but Tower Commander will spot them, have no other option but to run away as quickly as they can, which is not very fast, to be honest, but they'll do their best, gosh darn it, they'll do their absolute best. Tower Commander a little bit faster, with his jetpack research been done, and will do his best to hunt them down. First squad of Necron Warriors is now out. We're going to see a Necron Lord being summoned quick sharpish as well, as the Necrons decide to begin capturing their nearest and dearest. Build Scabs, knowing that the Necron Warriors are coming, will decide to stick around, but once one model's been taken down, the Tower Commander will then do a pulse shot to quickly kill another one, and then potentially, yeah, there we go. Very nice stuff. So Tower able to build up a listing post on that strategic point, although a Necron Warrior squad should, in theory, be able to sort out that Aircraft Builder. Down on this side, we are seeing the Build Scabs attempting to give the Tau a taste of their own medicine. Aircraft Builder being shot at. Might potentially actually finish listing post. Just 3 Necron Warriors don't have an amazing amount of DPS, and just, can they do it? No, not quite. Not quite finishing it. That's a very large shame from the perspective of the Tau. I do believe that they didn't get around to finishing it. You'll know, because you'll be able to rewind and see if the blue number changed. Fire Warriors are coming out. Now, if the Tau Commander, or should I say just the Tau player in general, go for a mass of Fire Warriors, I imagine that the Necrons will probably want to... There we go, they're going to get their Summoning Core on the way, so they'll be able to bring forth smorgasbord of flayed ones. One negative aspect of the Tau Fire Warrior is that even though they are amazing with their ranged DPS, they can't fire on the move. They must remain stationary. So the best counter to take care of a Fire Warrior team is just to make them as runny away as much as possible. That is a technical term, boys and girls, in case you didn't know. Tower Commander being chased away by the Necron Warriors. Will be able to kill him, but he doesn't want to lose his health, really. Considering that the Necron Lord's got 1,800 health, and the Tower Commander's only got 1,000. So can't afford to spend too much time taking the brunt of damage. Fire Warrior's just unable to really do anything in this situation. Now the Tower Commander, though, will sort them out. The moment they're given a little bit of reprieve, stand still, they will now start opening fire on the Build Scarabs. Or Necron Lord. They can't quite decide which one they want to fire at. They give both a good shot there. There we go, second squad of Fire Warriors. So now we're going to need double the chasing power to prevent these guys from loosening their plasma rifles. Warriors will be coming down on left flank, being joined by their Necron Lord. Current economies at the moment in the other games are 92 and 20 compared to 45% and 70. So not bad economies for both sides. Although the Necron Warriors are going to be winning this engagement in any way, shape, or form. Are we seeing some... We are seeing a... Oh, it's tier... So straight into tier 2, so no flayed ones for Appy here. He will just be focusing on getting to the next tier. Tau in tier 2 already. Looking for a Pathfinder team. Able to use a target finder ability. I assume on the Necron Lord, at the moment you do not have... No, you don't have your Forbidden Archive, so there'll be no phase shifting for this lad at the moment. Also going to access their Advanced Pulse... let me say that again. Advanced Pulse Rifles. That's what he's going to go for. Which will make the Fire Warriors even more killy. As the Pathfinders run to the left-hand side. Tau Commander chases away that Necron Lord. Fire Warriors standing in the middle of this little island here. Going to recruit a Fire Warrior Chasseway for one of those squads. Also gives them access to plasma grenades as well. We should help them fend off any flayed ones if some come over here. Listening post being shot at by all sorts of Necron tier nonsense. Pathfinders also have the amazing ability of increasing the line of sight for the Necron Warriors. I don't know if I can show it here, but yeah, so they wouldn't normally have this level of... Oh no, they want the back. Right, we won't be able to appreciate it, but just know that they can see further. And the Fire Warriors can fire beyond their line of sight. So that's something. That's something to know. Necron Lord is down and out, not feeling all that fresh and fancy at the moment. Summon Core has been finished. Forbidden Archive as well. Now here comes the Tau besieging force. Quickly whittling down that obelisk as the Tau Commander now has got a missile launcher on his back. Which does actually a fair bit of damage against lightly armoured enemy vehicles. Doesn't seem to do an amazing amount of damage against the obelisk, but hey ho, here come the Wraiths. Wraiths always a good option when wanting to tie up ranged units, as they can phase shift to get into close combat, taking no damage. We also do have a Devilfish Troop Carrier moving forward, although I don't know how effective that's going to be when there's a mass of Wraiths and Bill of Scabs. There we go. Just phasing into the background. Actually completely ignoring everyone. He's off on his own journey, off on his own mission. Necron Warriors are going to really struggle in this situation. Pathfinder team finding a target down there. And the Fire Warriors finishing them off. Seeing double Ghost turrets placed down here. Necron Lord, where have you gone? That's my question. You have... Oh, you've gone here. And the phase shift prevents anyone nearby taking damage, especially the obelisk. Necron Lord now going to teleport straight in and then throw down a John Cena beam. Blade One's also coming forth as well. And the Devilfish Troop Carrier actually stuck on that Necron Lord. Same with these Pathfinders. But no, they see that they can't really catch up with them. A wonderful delay tactic on the Necron Lord. Phase shifting to make sure that the building survives. And the Solar Pulse to prevent the Tau Fire Warriors from doing anything useful. If now thinking about coming in, Necron Lord there. Be very careful. Stealth suit teams coming around the sides. And at the moment, the Necrons, yeah, they're really knackered. They've got some Immortals to take care of the Devilfish Troop Carrier. They need something substantial to be able to hold the line against all these Fire Warriors. Seeing a second squad of Immortals. And I see they're going to rely on their Ghost turrets to defend themselves. But I don't know if the Fire Warriors outrange the Ghost turrets. I assume that they do. Yeah, they're just able to fire away at all this nonsense. No problems asked, but the Devilfish Troop Carrier has gone down. And the Necron Warriors... Oh, we've seen some Necron Warriors been snook around the siding flanks here, although we'll be bothered by double Devilfish Troop Carriers. Where'd that flayed one... not flayed one, where'd that Wraith go? Don't quite know. Either way, a mass of flayed ones. Getting some good old stabbings on the Tau Commander here. Doesn't seem like he's got any... Oh, I was going to say. Not sure why I didn't jump out there sooner. Plenty of infiltrated lads for the Tau Empire here. Lots of stealth suit teams. Not doing an amazing amount of damage against the flayed ones. Necron Lord, quite low in health, probably will go down, but does manage to take out one more Devilfish troop carrier. Barracuda shot in midair here. So yeah, just flayed ones frontline and Mortal's backline. Did not expect that to work, but did. Gosh darn it, it did. Do now have a trio of Necron warriors and a Build Scarab Swarm over on this side. Putting pressure on the Tau base. So Tau can continue the siege if they really want to, but they will have to sacrifice some of their troops to come to the defense. There you are. That's where the other Wraith went, maybe, potentially. Causing some nonsense. We do have some Crew Carnivore squads out and about. Managing to slay that Wraith where it stands. Kion Command Post on the way. And yeah, Crew Carnivores might be a nice addition to the Tau composition here, as that will certainly take care of the Immortals for a little while. Great Summoning Corps on the way. Necron Lord being rebuilt. Tau Commander just staying over here, being a nuisance. Necron Lord back on his feet, but still surrounded by a lot of Tau bad boys. And there we go, John Cena beam, allowing the Immortals to snipe out that Devilfish troop carrier as quickly as possible. They're the ones coming forward, although don't have anything to really pin these guys against. Got no firing support apart from the Necron Lord's Staff of Light. Over on this side, we do have the Crew Carnivores going up against the Flayed Ones. They won't win against the Flayed One squad, in all fairness. And one guy being, I don't know, stunned into silence. Not a pleasant situation for him at all. The Flayed Ones over here, they've been taken care of quite nicely. Those guys being focus fired down as a Wraith chases after some poor, unfortunate stealth suit teams. We'll jump away there. All's now going to take care of the listing post as the Flayed Ones attempt to finish off the remainder of the Croots. Plenty of firing going on anywhere and everywhere. Just combat across the map at the moment. So lots of micro is required. Attention has been split on 3 fronts at the moment. Necron Lord just taking lots of blasts to the face. Destroyers on the way, although the Tau can just choose for their stealth teams to get a couple of fusion blasters quite cheap, all things considered. But they don't seem to have that many stealth suits on the field at the moment. Double destroyers will cause these fire warriors some issues, as they do not have much. Yeah, they don't have much anti-vehicle stuff at the moment. Do have the stealth teams over here flanking, but again, no anti-vehicle stuff. And Barracudas, would that be the idea here? Yes, it would be the idea. They're good against vehicles and also quite nimble. Can maneuver away from the Immortals should they require. Gotta be careful with your vehicles as a Tau player against the Necrons there, as Tau typically have quite low armor and health on their vehicles, so you can't really afford to get shot too many times by the Immortals. But quite long range on those Barracudas, so they've got good options there. Necron's just been very obstinate, slowly moving down here and going for nothing but Immortals. Very interesting. Barracuda not going to survive. Tau bringing down a big blue from the oh, I see. It was nowhere near to actually within range, but just enough to summon that big symbol, scare the Necrons a little bit. Not really getting anyone, but splitting up Necrons into 3 distinct sections. Oh dear, actually these oh, hecky flip. Those Immortals thinking that they were out of range, not quite. Also unable to rebuild themselves as no Necrons were nearby them. Well, that was unfortunate for him, wasn't it? Played ones, slicing and dicing. Warrior squads could move back if they wanted to. Could move back indeed. Necron Lord right smack bang in the middle of the Tau base, bringing forth another solar pulse. And the flayed ones running amok inside the base. But there's a lot of fire warriors and also a fire warrior bodyguard. Ethereal's making sure that the tower up to the job, up to the task. More barracudas out on the way as well. The Necrons spread quite thin, to be honest, but they are keeping on top of all the fire warriors. Not sure what happened to all the immortals who died gloriously. Or did you teleport back home? No, you didn't teleport back home. Just all dead. Fair enough. Oh, never mind. Oh, you were hiding behind the Chiron command post. Fair enough. Yeah, taking some shots at those fire warriors. The flayed ones go to town wherever they can. Fire warriors spreading themselves out there. Also, a drone harbinger. Oh, right, because you've got an excess of green money. That makes sense. May as well use that to good monies. Individual harbinger drones. Fair bit of DPS on them, but they've got a limited lifespan. Only 325 health each. And town now mopping up the remainders of the Necrons. Ethereal in a bit of a spot of bother there. Does manage to escape with his live. Necron Lord activating the phase shift. Staying inside the Necron base for as long as humanly possible. Hoping that these immortals will do as much work as they can. They've been capping and decapping stuff. Drone harbingers. Small but mighty. The immortals on this side as well. Nowhere for them to get out. I mean, they could have teleported away if they wanted to, but they've at least got that listing post down. Billiscom's going to go for a decap as well. And the Necrons, that was quite a decent push, but did they get all their objectives done, really? They got 2 listing posts down, so the Tau are a little bit behind in where their economy should be at the moment. Are you following up with much of your own stuff here? Doesn't seem like it. You've got no army at the moment, no standing army. Not sure why. Are you planning for... are you just going to get some more models? Right. So the problem with Happy at the moment was that he spent a lot of time and resources on making that push, but then didn't really build up anything else to follow up with. So now he's given the tower opponent the perfect opportunity to counterattack. That's what we're going to do. Barracuda's moving straight forward. Crew Hound Pack. Really good in close combat. Might even, dare I say, be decent at taking out flayed ones. We go for Necron Lord and multiple Builder Scarabs. Not sure if one singular Immortal squad is going to do this. I'm going to look for a second Necron Monolith, which I don't know about this. Will the Necrons have enough time to be able to get that Necron Monolith done and build up loads of boys? Don't think so. The arrogance, the hubris of the Necron dynasties made manifest in the game, but they do have plenty of ghost turrets for defense, so maybe that's what he's relying on. Huge explosion be brought forth by the Ethereal. Not sure if that's a wise idea, considering that the Crew Hound Pack are coming in, and they'll get fit there, narrowly avoiding their own explosion there. Maul's been taken care of quite quickly, and so will the ghost turrets. Necrons have now got their second monolith done. Could they potentially build... I mean, the Necron Warriors are free. You could just spam Necron Warriors out of one of the monoliths. No, he's just going to build more monoliths because somehow, somewhere... Oh no, you've got a destroyer. One destroyer. And the Necron Lord just holding back an entire tide of Tau. Also, somehow... How did the Ethereal die in that? Oh, right. There was a destroyer who killed him. My goodness. 10 for the books there. Now spamming out the flayed ones with their spare monolith. Destroyer taking a fair few shots from these barracudas. Maul's attempting to get on top of the barracudas. But yeah, I did not expect this. Did not expect the Necrons to be able to... I thought this was going to be just a case of the Tau walking in and killing everything, but no. Necrons showing that they are just as tenacious as anything else. Victory countdown on the way for the Tout. They have managed to capture absolutely all the points with the exception of these two on the map. Their economy is now 137 and 77 compared to 45% and 106. In fact, 106 is quite a decent economy for the Necrons, but I mean, the Tower have just got more green money than sense. They could just practically bring forth the Harbinger drones as long as they like. Not sure how expensive they are for blue money, but at least green will be no problem for them. Might even be worth investing in a Hammerhead gunship. Necron Lord jumping straight in the middle, separating the Tower firing line. Blade One's flanking manoeuvres, allowing the destroyer to move straight on forward. Has been repaired by the Bill of Scabs as well, which is nice to see. No Ethereal, but the bodyguard is still present. I'm not sure if that was enough to break the Tout. All the flayed ones are dead, or at least about to die anyway. And Necron Lord, did you die in that? The Necron Lord did die in this. Doom Spider coming out, wonderful idea, as you can basically rebuild more Necron warriors from all the dead and dying on the battlefield. Brute Hound squad attempting to go around the flanks, but double Necron warriors and a Ghost turret kept them back. Look at the range on these Fire Warrior bodyguards. Quite intense. Oh, in fact, we've got double Tomb Spiders just for double the speed. They've also both gone for the particle projectors, as considering that they are the walker vehicle for the Necrons, they're not exactly all that tanky and quite slow and cumbersome. It's easy for people to snipe them out. Group pack moving on the left and flanks. Necron Warriors won't survive close combat with them. They are going to focus the Immortals there. Necron Lord continuing his campaign of terror against the Fire Warrior teams. Just one mad lad and a big shiny light. That's all he's bringing to the table at the moment. Triple Devilfish troop carriers now out over onto this side, as the Fire Warriors continue to lay siege on the right flank. Nice spread for him there. Tower Commander is back out over on this side as well. Good Carnivores though, not having the best success in getting through the left flanks there.
5 minutes until control.
But to be fair, the Tower don't need to do anything. They could just stand here and win, because they've got that countdown on the go. They could also go for a critical location countdown victory if they wanted to as well. Are going for the strategic point caps. And that will force the Necrons to make a manoeuvre where they don't really want to. Stealth suits being shot down the moment they jump over. Fire Warriors attempting to blast down the Tomb Spiders, but they are being repaired by some Builder Scarabs. Not doing an amazing amount of range damage, but they're at least keeping them occupied. Destroyer also going to come over as well. Necron Lord teleporting in the middle. Two Carnivores knocking him on his backside there. But again, nothing much to follow up on. Yeah, it's interesting that the Tower have not gone for any stealth suits with fusion cannons. That would have sorted out the destroyers and the Tomb Spiders quite nicely, I think. Or even with their economy at the moment, some Hammerhead gunships. I mean, are you building any? No, not at the moment. Carnivores eating away. Necron Lord teleports back as the destroyer is eaten alive by some Wolf Pup Doggers. The Tower's sitting very pretty. Yep, they've now got birth countdowns on the go. So the Necrons are going to pull off some serious shenanigans if they want to stay in the game here. Crew are also joined by Crew Shaper, which gives them all the good stuff. Makes them a lot more efficient in combat. Almost taking on the Tomb Spider with those Barracudas, not quite there. Necron Lord goes down again. Very unfortunate for him. Not surviving much. Oh, you've not gone for the shooty bang bang tech path. You've gone for the Brute tech path instead. I respect it. We may be getting a fistful of Crutox inside the base will be what breaks the siege. And I'm just perplexed that the Necrons haven't gone for anything more substantial here. We've now got into tier 3. Necron Monolith has been finished. Yeah, the Necron's been locked inside the base. Unable to really do all that much. Not sure why they've stopped production of Wraiths and stuff. Well, I suppose one thing as well for the Necrons is that once you get them inside their base and they can't get out, that does drastically reduce their squad cap as well, as they are relying on obelisks for their increased squad cap. Again, like Wraiths would be an idea here, wouldn't they? Because you'd just basically sneak them out and you'd smash things up, forcing the tower to bring a couple of models back home. And you do what you can with what's left. Which are being very quickly killed. Or were you cancelled for something else? I don't quite know. It's a bit suspicious that he died all of a sudden. Giving up on life, love and liberty. Here he comes, big monkey hands, smashing things up. Barracuda is shot down mid-air as the Necron Lord continues to do his best, but unsupported by anything and everything. We're seeing flayed ones being built in the Necron Monolith, nothing from the spare one. He's got plenty of money to spend as well. Got some prize out now, but I assume Happy here has kind of got a bit of brain fog going on at the moment. This is a very unusual situation to be involved in. Ah, there we go. Great in Narlock. Easy, a little bit purple.
4 minutes until they can hold victory.
Yeah, Necron's just kind of surrendering there almost. Going for more and more flayed ones, but at this point, if you don't have some supporting fire coming in for them, those flayed ones ain't going to do all that much. Especially now they've got just a blooming Crutox chilling out, and also several Devilfish troop carriers. Ethereal bringing down a big blue boom. They'll do amazing damage against buildings. I mean, why not? When you're about to win through double capping conditions. Nappy says GG. And that is that. So yeah, so I think the real turning point for the Necrons was, I mean, they did a really good assault of the Tau base, but they didn't build anything. For whatever reason, they decided to save up a lot of money, build up a second Necron Monolith, which was a little bit later than what I would have liked, and then decided just to not build much afterwards, which was really, really unusual. Because if they had a significant amount of stuff left over, that counterattack from the Tau would have probably broken quite quickly, and then the Necrons could have potentially gone for a second push. But hey ho, such is the way of things. Nice play from the Tau. Actually, to be fair, the Necron Lord was pivotal in holding off the forces of the Tau for as long as they did. Tau just being what they do best in it. They just move around with their stealth strip teams, get that map control, good centre of fire warriors for firepower and stuff. Also, lovely use of the Devilfish troop carriers as well to keep people away from those flayed ones as well. So cool, nice one. So thanks for supporting the channel. Have a look at the old Patreon. £1 a month gets you one extra game a week. And there's also a Discord where Discord things happen. Link in the description as always. Mine's been Mr. Landshark. Pleasure's always never short. Now, see you in a bit. Peace.